Hey everyone, the weekend's over. It's time to see my weekend sales, talk, catch up. Let's launch this reseller rowboat. Hey everyone, I hope you had a fantastic weekend and I hope you're ready for this coming week. My weekend was great in sales, not so much in the sourcing department. I'm going to talk about that just in a few minutes when we get some people here. I see we've got someone here right now. Come out wherever you are. Bumcrack, is that you? Come out from lurking. I want to know you're here. Hey Craig, it's you. Good evening, sir. How are you? Am I allowed to call you PITA, PETA, or only Kimberly allowed to call you that? Because you are a PETA to me sometimes. I don't know. So, what are you drinking, Craig? I am drinking Brothers Bond whiskey that my son-in-law left here over the Easter weekend because of open container laws. So, this is going to calm me down. I don't have any wine. Tomorrow is a new uh, diet starts again tomorrow. We've been really, really lax on our diet this past week. So, only Kimmy. Dang it. I got to come up with a nickname for you. I guess I'll just keep calling you Not Glenn. How's that? All right. So, I have a lot to ship out tonight. I've had a really great Sunday. Yesterday was just so so, but today has made up for it. And I noticed I just got a sale right as I was clicking go live. And I believe it's a part. It would be my only part that I sold this weekend. Yesterday, I went to 9 garage sales and one thrift store. Took me about an hour and a half, and I bought zero. It was just so unproductive. I just felt like it was a total waste of an hour and a half when I could have been home listing. So I did find two machines. One was a food processor, Cuisinart, but they wouldn't come down on the price very much, and it wasn't vintage. And I just something about it told me not to do it. And then the other one was a grind and brew Cuisinart, which I love grind and brews, but I only get a few parts out of it. They only wanted $10 for it, but the carafe was disgusting, and I don't think there's any way I could have saved that carafe. And that between that and the bean hopper, that's what I basically get my money for. It looks like I either have a return or an offer. I've been having offers coming in all evening. I don't know if it's the same person. I don't think it is because some of them are super lowball offers, and then some of them are right on the nose where I want them to be. So I don't know, but it just keeps bringing. So anyway, uh, so I feel like my sourcing for appliance parts is really bad, and my cost of goods is bad. I did go to the flea market last weekend and got some awesome things. The last of those just went live today. I haven't had any sales on any of those items yet, but I've been spreading them out. I did buy another Japanese vacuum cleaner. I was so excited. But I did really well there. May 4th, coming up, my parents' entire humongous gated community is having a garage sale, yard sale. So he's going to take me around in his new golf cart and hopefully we can find some things. And then the very next day, on the 5th, I'm meeting Kimberly Sims. Hi, Kimberly, if you're watching later. We are going to go to Canton, Texas, which is just acres and acres and acres of flea market, and I'm hoping to find some appliances there. But if not, it's not a total loss. I'm going to drive a long way. She's coming from Louisiana, but I get to see Kimberly again. I'm really excited to see you again, Kimberly. It's just been way too long. And then I'm going to drive back home. I'm going to drive all the way out there and then drive all the way home. I don't care to stay in a hotel that night. I just don't really want to. And then I think maybe my kids are going to Disney World next week. I think the weekend after that I may go to Austin and go to my honey hole and go shopping at the bins and see if I can find some appliances. Other than that, I am just not going to spend out the nose for these appliances. My cost of goods are just not good on them, and I'm just refusing to pay these humongous prices. I don't know how prices are in your area, Craig, for things, but they just seem to be going up. And if the economy is so bad, you would think the prices will be coming down. Like I asked that food processor was $35 and I said, "Would you take 25?" And she said, "No, I will only take 30." And I was like, there's just not enough pieces here for me to warrant paying $30 for this thing, and it's not even vintage. So I walked away hoping that she would say, "Wait a minute," but she didn't. So I don't know. Cost has gone up for sure. Yeah, you would think it'd be going down if people can't afford things. But hey, Rita, how you doing? Good to see you. So we've just had a really rough week. That's why I'm having whiskey. Because I've been working in the office. I have to go back in tomorrow. My assistant is out of town, and so my hours are wonky, and I just can't seem to get it together. 5.35 a gallon. Jeez. No, not here. I mean, I can't tell you what it is, but it's not anything. We've never gotten to $5. I don't think ever. I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead, since I've got so much to ship out tonight, I'm going to go ahead and get started because, and then if we get more people in here, we'll do like concerns in the communities because I do have a new concern I want to add to our list. And if Justin Parallette comes in, his birthday's coming up. I noticed I have an offer. Let me go ahead and see what this offer is and see if it's a Torrid pair of shorts. So let me go ahead and take care of this person and see if they've offered me anything decent. I don't know. Man, I had those priced really high for some reason on Poshmark. All right, I'm going to go ahead and accept that offer because I've had those a while. But I don't know why. I think that was a mistake. I had them listed for like $30 on Poshmark. There we go. Cha-ching. I have to ship that one after the show. So what's been going on, everybody? What have you been doing? Rita, you have decided to slow down on your eBay, I heard. What is that? Is that still, did you get a storage unit for those things, or did you already have a storage unit for those things? So it looks like I have 18 on eBay, but one of those is a bundle of 4. A gentleman bought 4 shirts. So that's really 19, 20, 21. And then I don't know how many I have. I think a couple on Poshmark. What was I trying to do? Oh, I was trying to see what sold a few minutes ago. All right, this is a Chefman espresso machine, 1 cup, portafilter cup. Go ahead and start presenting because I'm going to be presenting a lot tonight. Can y'all see that? Okay, there we go. So I bought this sometime between January and, when was it listed? Yeah, I bought it in January because it was listed in January. So anyway, super little tiny thing. I don't know. Hit remove. Hopefully that will. So that sold for $16.19. $3.15 there. I want to say it's like $3.39 here, but I could be wrong. I don't even look anymore. Hey, Mike. Thanks for coming in. I missed talking to you. I get free one at work, so I just got. Oh, okay. That's awesome. That's awesome. I didn't even think about that. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and. Somebody's messaging me. Let's see. Let me just make sure it's not my daughter. I don't know who it is. Okay. I have a lot of people messaging me about my podcast, so I have to take care of that afterwards. We're going to go ahead and do the difficult one first. What's nice about it is he paid for all this at the same time, so I don't have to I don't have to put in trackings and stuff. I don't think there's any way to show you these shirts, but I can tell you what he got. Okay, he bought a Perry Ellis polo shirt, and he bought a Synergy long sleeve button up shirt, an Igara long sleeve button up shirt, and an MBX long sleeve button up shirt. And total he paid $74.72, and his name is George. So thank you, George. Let's go ahead and get that one out of my hair. Well, hey, Anissa, what's up? Selling these scrub tops this weekend. I'm trying to reach my tape dispenser. It's stuck to the tub. This is when having arthritis is a problem. I'm recycling this Amazon box. In just a minute, I'm going to show you guys my new poly mailers. I don't like them very much. And I've had to open a case against one of the eBay vendors. And I hated to do it, but they're not answering any of my messages. So we'll talk about that in just a second. All right, this is going to round up to 4 pounds. There's a cha-ching, another one. I've been selling all afternoon, and typically Sunday nights are when I make most of my sales. So I'm hoping for an over $300 day today. Because, and it's a bummer in a way, because tomorrow I have to go to work. And so when I get up in the morning, I got to hurry, especially if I have appliance parts to pack. So this is an 11 by 5 by 9, 11.95. It's weird. I had one the other day show up that they paid for priority, but they didn't pay. They didn't pay any extra, but it said I had to ship it priority. And I went to my business policies today and double checked it. I don't have priority checked on anything. So I don't know how that happened. So, I mean, I used to have it when I had first class. If they paid a little bit extra, they could request priority. But this one did not. I don't have it that way anymore. So I don't know. Come on, this cost over $10 to ship, but they paid like $16, $17. So I wonder if there's any way I can move this over. I will tell. Hey, Thumbcrack, there you are. I will tell George you said hello. Gonna hug him and pet him and name him George. Only old people will get that one. Yeah. And you're definitely old, Craig. I'm 62. I'm not sure how old you are, but for those of you who haven't already heard, I'm going to be a grandmother for the 6th time. So there's that. That's one advantage. My freaking cha-ching thing won't work. I haven't heard one in weeks. Have you uninstalled your app? Mine is broken as well, Mike. Age is just a number. My number is not 62. Well, then you're lucky. My sales are broke. Got to get sales to get cha-chings. Well, I had my headset on at work, and I guess I just forgot to disconnect the Bluetooth, and I wasn't able to hear anything. People were calling, and I couldn't hear them, and it was because my Bluetooth was in my purse on my headset. Those are the kinds of things you forget when you're old. Yours are broken too, Rita? I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. Next one. All right, this one was listed in January, sold for $26.98. I paid $1. I did go to the 50% sale the other day, but I haven't listed any of those yet. And it's nice to get things for 50 cents, but I'm gonna have to add them to the SKU that I paid 50 cents. And why is it not adding the page? This is one of my favorite brands to sell right now. It's called Simply Emma. It has rhinestones and mesh. I don't really care for the color, but yeah, it's pretty. Let me know in the chat if you sell Simply Emma. I do put those in the reseller boxes when I have them. This goes to Janice in Arkansas. Thank you, Janice. I've really been getting into, I don't know how this happened, but I've been really getting into watching YouTube videos on people who live in their cars and their vans and how they convert them into living spaces. It's very, very interesting. I don't know if any of y'all have ever seen them, but not that I want to live in my car, but it's always nice to know there's an alternative if I ever need to, that life isn't that bad in the car. But okay, so here's what happened. These are my original poly mailers. It's supposed to remind people that my store is 10 of Hearts. I tried to reorder them. I paid for them. I bought 400 of them, as always. And the seller wrote me back and said, these have been discontinued. Would you like me to cancel the order and refund you, or would you like to pick something else out? I said I would like to cancel the order and get a refund because, of course, I'm going to go to somewhere else and try to find something with hearts. Well, they never answered me, and they never answered me, and they never answered me. And so finally, I had to open up a case because it didn't come. And they have until the 17th to do anything, to message me, refund me. They haven't responded. Now I'm starting to understand how the buyers get so frustrated with sellers who don't do it. Now, maybe there's an emergency. I don't know, but I'm getting irritated because I want my money back. But the good thing about it is I found these, which I don't really care for. I mean, let me know which one you like the best. But these, I got 500 of these for less than I got 400 of these. So there's a reason everything happens. I'm just going to have to get used to this. I'm not a pink person. And I'm like, again, I'm trying to remind people that I'm 10 of Hearts, the poker store, you know, poker themed. This isn't really poker themed, but I don't know. But I'm hoping that I can find that other pattern somewhere else later. But I don't know which ones you guys you like. I mean, the other one is brighter. It's pretty. It's just not what I'm looking for branding my store. So I read that as Simply Enema. I just saw that. Yeah. Something is wrong with me. No, you're tired, Alyssa. We don't sleep. I'm still not sleeping at night. I still think that the lights are flickering when they're not. I have a fan by the bed. It has a little light on it. It oscillates. You know, it's like a big tower. And last night I'm laying in bed and I'm like, it's flickering. I know it's flickering. They came and they replaced everything. They replaced the breaker box. They put a whole surge protector on the house. And, you know, I told my wife, I said, I still think they're flickering. And she goes, Beth, they're not flickering. It's your imagination. I'm just like, can't sleep at night. Hopefully this whiskey's going to help tonight, though. But anyway, I had the best month on eBay last month in March that I've ever had. And so I'm not really looking at my numbers this month because I don't expect to do, I think last month was just kind of a fluke. And so if I'm down, I am not going to worry about it. I just want to be able to pay my bills. That's all I want. Oh yeah, that's me. I'm headed that way for sure. Live in a camper, free as a bird, a fugitive. I'm watching what's her name? Uh Just Rowan. Rowan. She's fascinating. You do like the pink blue heart ones better? I know. It's just not what I'm used to for branding. It's cute. The big hearts remind me of Valentine's Day. Yeah. My sleep is so goofed up, making me nuttier than usual. You bring enough to share. This is called Brothers Bond, and then he left another bottle of something in there. I can't remember what it's called. I mean, it's okay. I'm partial to Evan Williams, so. All right, this one. Let's see what we got here. What do y'all want to talk about tonight? I am going to be doing a hangout this week. I don't know if I'm going to be doing like my 50 cent haul, or I probably will have so few things that I can do a 50 cent haul and work. I don't imagine I'm going to have, you know, a lot of things. Now that didn't work, Beth. You didn't do that right. Okay, Dixie bought this Susan Graver shirt that was listed last May for $21.08. I have let a lot of things go for cheap this weekend. Good riddance. They've been listed. This one's been listed almost a year. It's cute. It's buttoned up. I always talk about buttoned up shirts, collared shirts. They sell for me. I don't know if they sell for you. Maggie wasn't selling those, and now I think she might be. Where is Maggie? She's not here tonight. We need to get together, Maggie, if you're watching later, and get an on for our next part of our series, Tag Talk, which is going to be photography. I got a lot to say about photography, so I'm going to go ahead and use one of my last ones. I did not enjoy garage selling yesterday. Driving around by myself, getting in and the first one I went to was a 4 family garage sale. The 4 houses were like within walking distance of each other. I got nothing. I thought surely out of 4 households there would be some kind of appliance. No. One lady, all she had was baby stuff. Which, you know, I could buy baby stuff for the new baby coming, but they have everything. They have everything they need. So why buy them more stuff, you know? Evan and I got a fight one night and I lost. Really? I've never had a fight with Evan. I've had a fight with Spagnata wine when I was in college. That stuff is evil. Um, I can't drink red wine to this day after having that night. It was awful. And the only reason I bought it was because it was cheap because I was in college. Silky scrubs, Nissa, silky scrubs. Do you sell those? These sold today. I think I've had these a while. Let's see. I've had them since July. Martha bought them for $18.49. The scrub top. Have you ever heard of that brand, Anissa? This had some type of an animal on it. Oh, a lion or a lioness I put on there. cute, huh? But it doesn't. Okay, I have to do it this way, Beth. That's cute, huh? So, and this, I know you always tell me to put my scrub tops high, but that was a medium, so I don't put them very high. And they're smaller sizes. Martha lives in Terre Hill, Pennsylvania. Back to the new poly nailers. Has anybody had any challenges this week? I'm having challenges getting, I'm out of space for carafes and water tanks. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm a little miffed by what I'm going to do. I have a couple of empty Rubbermaid tubs that I might put the plastic items in, but I don't want to put the glass carafes in there. Hey, Glenn, how are you? Let's go ahead and send out some juju. Hopefully some of you will get a sale tonight. Guys, you let me know if Justin Parallette comes in, would you? And because I need to play a birthday song for him. Let me know if you make a sale during the show, and I will play a song just for you. I put batteries in my mouse, so there's no reason why I should not be able to find my mouse. Sold a vintage Dunlop tire snapback hat today for $55.99. Woohoo! Way to go, Glenn. That's awesome. Good job. The only thing I sell for that amount of money is appliance parts. I don't sell clothing for that much. Those Pennsylvania people must wear scrub tops everywhere. I wear scrubs at home when I clean house, but I very rarely clean house. So you sold a blouse just now? Rita, just now? Let me know. I'm thinking you're saying just now. It's awesome if it was. All right, next one. Waiting for Rita to reply. 4 minutes ago. Well, I've been on for 28 minutes, so hey, that counts, girl. All right, well, let's play this for Rita. Way to go, Rita. Hey, I think that whiskey's starting to kick in now. Awesome. Now I don't have to have stage fright. All right. More messages. I put out a plea for my OCD podcast. I thought I was going to have to stop doing my OCD podcast because I've been running out of guests. And so I put out a plea today, and now I'm getting all these messages going. Well, I've had 3 people ghost me on interviews, and I've just got fed up with it, you know. And now I'm getting all these people going, I want to be on your podcast. I want to be on your podcast. Did anyone watch John Rad Relic's video about Whatnot? Wonder what his thoughts are. Haven't had a chance to watch it. No. Do you know what it's about? Because if you watch Bad is Rad, man, Whatnot, they're letting people get away with all kinds of crap over there. And why is the cha-ching not working? I have to keep looking at my app. Because you need to uninstall your app, and then you need to reinstall it, and then you need to go to your settings and make sure that your volume for notifications is on. I don't know if you have an iPhone or an Android, but that usually fixes. I did initially. I agree with him. Thinks it's tough without a decent following. Depends on what you sell too, I think. Oh, I definitely agree. I mean, I don't understand how people say that you can sell on there without a following. Like, really? Like, you have to start. I mean, you could start it and not have a following, I guess, but it would be quite a while before you would get any traction over there, I think, without a following. All right, this is a just my size jacket, hoodie, full zip. I've already taken the screen away that tells me how much they paid, but I will be over there in a minute. But it's just amazing to me that I'm still selling sweaters and jackets in April. That surprises me. So they paid $18.91, and it was listed in August of 2022, which is why I took that low ball. Is probably a low ball offer. And this lady's a repeat buyer, it says, and her name is Dixie. Oh yeah, Dixie. I know Dixie. I recognize that name. She's got a real interesting last name, and I really appreciate my repeat buyers because I have a feeling I'm going to need a lot of them this month to get. When I looked at my total today, I was like, tomorrow's the 15th. Like, if I double that, that ain't going to barely be that much, but I'm not worried about it. I will probably bank more money this month because I bought so many supplies last month. Even though I had a great month, I was out of everything. I mean, the more you sell, the more you run out, right? And this month, I haven't bought hardly anything as far as supplies, so... And then going to the 50-cent sale helped me also. I'm going to go over there and watch that tonight after I edit my podcast. I'm going to go. I'm not sure that my bell is on for John because I haven't seen a video from John in a long time. So I may need to go check my bell. I've seen videos from Pat D's on about Whatnot. I think he's got a more of a following over there now, but he's still not making what he wants to make. Okay, speaking of Pat D's, I need to do concerns in the community because I do have an extra person I need to add to the list. Here we go. Okay, are you there? It's lagging on my end. Okay, so every week we think Give good thoughts and prayers to the following people: Pat D, Cindy Y, Gina, Key Lime Kisses, Adams Exploits, and I would like, and also Jennifer Hayes. I wrote it on a stick note, guys. Um, and now I would like to add to that list Joanne Chicken Toad. If you're watching later, Joanne, I hope you're feeling better. And if anyone else has any other concerns in the community that I need to know about, please put those in the side chat. Joanne, I'm sorry. I think last week I accidentally said Joanna, and I don't know why I said that. I know your name's Joanne. Hope you weren't offended by that. Okay, looks like we have another scrub top. And this is by Cottonality. I don't know, Anissa, if you've ever sold this before. It sold for $23.94. It was listed in August of last year. It's really cute. It's a long sleeve, which, you know, it's kind of past time for long sleeves again, but this was a cute pattern. See there? And it's kind of springish, the colors. So we're going to get that one shipped out. Have you ever sold Cottonality, Anissa? That's a extra large, so I guess that's why I picked it up. Everything extra small to large right now is 40% off in my store. So trying to get rid of those small sizes. Yeah, I need to clean off my desk. I got stuff everywhere. And I need everything that's on my desk. I just need to find another place for all this crap. Shannon lives in Vicksburg, Michigan. Thanks, Shannon. Oh, you sold it before too? Huh. I never heard of it before. The only thing I'm really picking up right now in smaller sizes is Land's End. And I've sold quite a few bathing suits recently, and a couple of them were Land's End, and they were like 14, 16s. I mean, I wouldn't pick up an extra small, but Land's End is a good enough brand for like a 14, a 16. I'm not sure I'd even pick up a 12 at this point. It's our typical waiting for the printer thing on Sunday nights, right? All right. Oh my gosh, I hope my mail carrier's here tomorrow and not some... I haven't, knock on wood, I haven't opened any missing mail claims this weekend, so hoping USPS finally got their act together. All right, here's a brand that's really, really selling right now. It's Croft Barrow. Typically listing them for $19.99 or best offer. So for $24.10, it was listed in February, and it is a cardigan. You know, it's April, folks. Keep on buying those sweaters. But this would be nice, I guess, to wear in the office if it's cold. I always have my heater on, and even in summer, I have my heater on at my desk because it's so cold in there. That's pretty, huh? Diamond pattern. There's a name for that pattern. Well, I guess it would be like Argyle. I didn't put that in there, but it's still sold. So $24.10, and this person's name is Virginia. I wonder if Virginia lives in Virginia. Gutenberg, Iowa. Haven't really worked that much this week. If anybody wants to work with me, I will be available Tuesday afternoon, all day Wednesday, all day Thursday. If you want to hang out. Last week I took a lot of naps. It ships for $5.15. We have 8 people watching. If you could do me a favor and hit the thumbs up, I'd appreciate that. Okay, 4th of July items are starting to sell for me right now. I've sold quite a few 4th of July patriotic type items. This one's my fashion bug, this next one. I don't pick up much fashion bug, but this was cute. This one sold for $19.99. It was listed in October. But I think I got an offer, and I'm like, 4th of July is coming up. I better take this offer because it doesn't come around very often. I mean, you could wear this for any other time of the year if you wanted to, but I just thought I put patriotic on it, 4th of July. I always put 4th of July as my first word in the title in case somebody's typing in, I want a 4th of July shirt. And then if it doesn't sell in a year, I move it to the back of the title when I'm doing inventory. And this goes to Martha in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. Another Pennsylvania person. I guess you guys are all rich, so you can be buying this weekend. I'm trying to cut down on my spending right now. I'm really, really wanting to get a GoPro. And I have the money, but I'm just trying to be cautious. I don't want to spend the money right now. In case something, I'm still nervous about my store. I think when I get to the summer, if my store's doing okay, still, then I might. Oh, that's not good. No. Beth. Put on there that it was like 15 pounds. Everybody still there? Knock, knock. All right. Alfani pants are next. I'm so sorry, guys. It just has a mind of its own. Okay. Gives me time to take a drink, right? I gotta get up and go to work tomorrow, so I can't drink much more than I'm already drinking. All right, 812. Okay, this is by Joanne. She spent $22.67. These were listed in August again. So a lot of things from August are selling. Not sure why. Had to stage. They're just a pair of dress pants. It's spectacular. Paid $1 for those. Joanne lives in Rocky River, Ohio. I forgot that these weigh under a pound. I hope I'm right about that. Do y'all put the weight in when you list it? Because I don't do that. Now they're over a pound. That's okay. They're going ground advantage. I don't put the exact weight, but if I know it's over a pound, I do put 2 pounds. It's still 616, even though they're over a pound. So. You're listening, Mike. Thank you. Are you listening and listing? Are you drinking? What are you doing? I haven't been on Instagram much this last couple. I've been taking a social media break, but I've missed Instagram most of all. I mean, I love YouTube, but Instagram is just so easy because you can just scroll and you don't have to listen to anything if you don't want to. And I wish I would pay somebody to teach me how to do Instagram posts the way Noelle does them. I don't know how to do that. I don't know what program she uses. If you've ever been to Farm Girl Scavenger's Instagram, take a look at what she does. That's what I want to learn how to do. And I've asked people and nobody, maybe Craig, Craig's probably gone. Maybe not. Craig, if you know how to do that, I will pay you to teach me. I'm not kidding. I love it. Okay, I think this might be a Poshmark. I only have like 2 Poshmark sales. I did sell a trim shape. See, now I can't talk. Been drinking. Trim shaper swimsuit Friday for I think $18. And like I said, my swimsuits are starting to sell, but I don't think I sold any this weekend. It's not gonna let me see this. No, $16 trim shaper, guys. This is having trouble talking. All right, this one I had just inventoried, and it just sold. Goes to Margaret, and I'm trying to find out where she is, guys. This is so slow. What happens is it goes to my Internet Explorer. Margaret lives in Los Angeles, California. Wow. Okay, this sold for $15, and like I said, I just inventoried it. I'm on the floral section right now. I've already found, I think I've done 6 or 7 boxes, and I've already found several mistakes. So I'm really glad that I'm doing this inventory because I'm catching mistakes. I'm catching things that are numbered incorrectly, and now I have to get back to that frickin' screen. Margaret lives in Los Angeles. Rita, if I ever go to California, will you show me around? I've never been to California, ever. But I'd like to go. All right, that has been shipped. You would? Can you show me around? If I'm only there for like 5 days, where should I go, Rita? That's what I mean, there's just so much to see. Do you like San Francisco? Everybody tells me I need to go to San Francisco. All right, this was listed in July of 2022. They spent $20.32. Like, I am so happy to get rid of this stuff because these, for one thing, it's a size 12. All right. And I'm not selling that size anymore. They're dress pants. So when I get a sale like that, I'm so happy. And it was a size 12. I spent $2 on those back then. Goes to Jory, Jorie, in Hollywood, Florida. It's getting hot in here. I'm not gonna drink whiskey anymore for my live streams because it's just not worth it. You've been to California 3 times, Glenn. Where did you go? Did you go to San Francisco? Did you go to Hollywood? Well, next year, Maggie and I are going to go to Disney. This year I'm going back to North Carolina. Next year, Maggie and I are going to Disney. But maybe the 2026, maybe that could be my big trip. I'm trying to do just like one trip a year. I cannot be gone twice a year. I just can't. She says it's nice out there. My daughter lives out that way, so I've been there a bunch of, but the Pier 39 at Alcatraz is there. Oh, yeah. I just don't know. There's just so many things that I would want to see, and I would want to go to Disneyland. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not after going to Disney World the year before, but I've never been to Disneyland, and I hear it's different. But all right, this next one is Lucky Brand cigarette Orta Sienna jeans, size 4. January of 2022, they paid $23.40 for these. I mean, they're a nice looking pair of jeans here. You know? But they're so little. Like, I can't believe I was buying that size way back then. This goes to Rick. Rick lives in Kenosha, Wisconsin. $20.26, I'll have vacation time by then. Yeah. It takes a while, doesn't it, Rita? Okay, let's see how much it's going to cost. $609. Ooh, there's an offer or a return, one of the two. So Glenn said he went to Sacramento, San Diego, 7, someplace near Reno, Nevada. I have no desire to go to Reno, but I wouldn't mind going back to Vegas again. I wonder if eBay is ever going to have eBay open again. I bet they don't. They don't want to spend that kind of money on their sellers, which is unfortunate. But if they ever do have an eBay open, I'm not going to go to any of the workshops. I'm just going to go and see Vegas as a tourist, and then just go there for the food and the party and the networking, and that's it. Oh yeah, new offer on a LuLaRoe hoodie. Oh, that's probably that lady that gave me a low ball earlier. And I told her I didn't tell her that, but she was full of crap. Like, no. Oh, this lady yesterday at a garage sale had the one with the food processor for $35 that I offered 25 on. She had a whole Z-rack full of LuLaRoe new with tags, all sizes. And I just wanted the plus size dresses. And I said, how much is your LuLaRoe? And she said $23 each. And I was like, no, thank you. Okay, I just sold this right before I came on. So I gotta find it. This is a Poshmark. So for $15, and this is a brand I've started picking up, and I mean, I didn't think it was going to be that big of a seller, but it's called Roz and Ali. And it's a button-up burgundy plaid top. It doesn't have a collar though, but it is a button-up. So I don't think I have enough kind of flat rates down here. I didn't realize I had so many Poshmark sales. I'll just have to put one of them in a regular poly mailer. I'm not going to go out to the garage. Yes, I know. My shipping label has been emailed to me. There are a lot of people that used to come in here that I miss, like Bluegrass Thrift, Holly. I haven't seen Bluegrass Thrift in ages. I've seen her on Instagram, but she never stops by anymore. And there was somebody else I was thinking about the other night that doesn't come anymore. They talk to me on Instagram all the time, so I know they're not mad at me. But I don't think I printed that label. If I did, I'm going to have to. All right. Got 10 people in here. Thank you. Please hit the thumbs up. Glenn says, all were motocross track bike shows. Oh, fun. Fun, fun, fun. But did you get to see the sights while you were there, Glenn? Because, you fly out there all that way. Oh my gosh. Okay, what is this? Coldwater Creek. This was listed in November, so for $29.82. And again, it's a sweater. Don't know why, but I can see somebody wearing this in the office. It's lightweight. It's an open cardigan. It's pretty. Size extra large. That's in my metric still. Crocheted. It's real pretty. I would wear something like that. It's not my size. Can never get down to extra large again. Being off my diet, like we ate DoorDash all week long. We were just so, let's just eat anything we want. We had Red Lobster, we had Whataburger. I can't remember other things we ate. We had Chinese food. Like we just going nuts. Like let's just do it this week. Let's just eat anything we want. And so we didn't have to pay hardly anything in groceries today because the stuff that was on our menu we didn't even eat. but our neighbors must think we're crazy. DoorDash was coming to our door almost every single night. Had McDonald's one day for lunch. Okay, this goes to Sarah in Denver, Colorado. I would like to go back to Colorado. Maybe one time I'll go with Kimmy when she goes back. She goes back for just short visits. So I have 3 grandsons and 2 granddaughters. Do you guys think I'm going to have another granddaughter to even it out, or do you think I'm going to have a grandson? So my one daughter has 3 boys. My other daughter, who's expecting, has 2 girls. So I don't know if they're wanting a boy, or they probably don't care. But to me, when you've got 2 of the same, it's just, to me, it's easier just to have 3 of the same, I would think. But Rita, I can't remember how many grandkids you have. All I can think about is parties are never going to be the same. With 6 kids running around, it's going to be crazy. The youngest one is 9 months old. He's not walking yet, but once he starts walking, I'm going to have 5 of them running around, getting into everything. It'll be fun chasing them around. I was chasing the 1-year-old around the other day because she had the AirPod case in her hand. She was running away from me holding that AirPod case. She knew she wasn't supposed to have that. It was so cute. Went to a NASCAR race and deep sea fishing. Oh God, I got so sick deep sea fishing. It was fun though. I really liked it. I've been on a cooking kick lately. Bought a cookbook and a bunch of gadgets, trying new stuff. Oh wow. Yeah, that's what Barry's been doing. That's how Barry's lost so much weight, is he's not going out anymore. He's cooking. And good for him, He's cooking really healthy meals. And all right, this sold for $15 on Poshmark, which means I make 12. Well, tell me. I make $9.98 on that. And really I make $8.98 because I paid $1. It's a Catherine's top. It was, I think I just listed this. I'm not sure. Let me go ahead and print the label while I have it up. I did find some Catherine's in Torrid and Lori Goldstein for 50 cents the other day. I was really surprised. Man, what is taking so freaking long? Okay, let me see. This looks like this was listed. Yeah, this was listed this month. And I've sold this many, many times. The same pattern over and over and over again. So. And like I said, this person's going to have to get a regular poly mailer. I'm so cheap. I don't like paying for poly mailers for Poshmark because Poshmark is just an afterthought for me. Pam in Townsend, Georgia, about that one. It's just extra. It's not put any time into it. I pay one shop to do everything. I ain't got time for all that. One of my pens is leaking. I have black all over my hand. We're getting there. New grandbaby, so fun. I know. It was a surprise. Probably another girl then. Maybe. You want to do some 9th grade math homework for me? Hell no. Craig, did you answer me about the Instagram thing? Do you know how to do the Instagram thing like Farm Girl Scavenger does, or do you know anybody you can point me in the direction to? Okay, now I'm spilling my drink. Okay, that's not good. Everything's going to smell like whiskey now. You have two, but there are 9 and 12, so I got preteens. Oh my gosh. I was hoping to get out of Colorado this spring. Ain't gonna have get out to Colorado. Yeah, I like Colorado a lot. I went there. The last time I went there, I think I was like 20 years old or something. All right, this is another pair of dress pants. They were listed in September. They sold for $17.94. I paid $2 for them. Actually, these were relisted, which means I had them for like a couple of years, and then they didn't sell, and so I probably took new pictures and just kind of redid the whole listing. So that's what relisted means for me, is that I just started from scratch. I really don't do that much anymore since I'm doing this inventory and I'm changing photos and in the title, unless the pictures are crappy. If I don't like the pictures, then I will retake the photos, but I haven't done that in a long time. This goes to Oksana. When I see that name, I think of Oksana Bayul or whatever her name was that was in the Olympics. She lives in Los Angeles, California as well. So maybe she knows the other person. Doubt that. And I would like to go to San Antonio. Just a short trip to San Antonio. I haven't been in a while, and go to my favorite restaurants there and hang out on the river. And I mean, it's not that far from me. I just haven't made the trip. We usually stay, well, not always, but we sometimes stay in the Minger, which is the haunted hotel that the Rough Riders, it used to be the Rough Riders barracks during the war. And I've never seen a ghost there, but I took my daughter there one year and, told her it was haunted, and we got no sleep. And she was an adult, but she was freaking out the whole night. We didn't get any sleep because she just could not settle down about it. I wish I'd never said anything. Um, the bar there's beautiful. It's cherry wood. It's gorgeous. It's just kind of musty smell, but it's not too bad. It's not. I've been in mustier hotels. It's right next to the Alamo. Come on. It's been on TV. All the paranormal TV shows always do something with the Menger. We stayed in the Will Rogers suite one year. That was awesome. It's gorgeous. This is George. Now, I've been selling a lot of these George men's shirts, and looks like I had some other sales while we were sitting here. Okay, this one was listed in July of 2022. It sold for $17.42. Took a best offer of $9.59. It looks like, but they don't normally stick around that long. But I think there's something wrong with this one. I mean, it doesn't. It looks like, I say good pre-owned condition, but it kind of looks worn. I don't know. Kind of looks faded. I hope that one doesn't come back. If they're looking at the photos, they're obviously going to see that it doesn't look brand new. But I should have written something in the condition. That's when I first started picking up men's shirts. Can't believe I've been selling men's shirts for 2 years, though. It's hard to believe. Time just goes so fast, especially when you're old. All right. After I get these shipped, I'm going to have to go get the other ones after the show and get those packed up because I'm not going to have time in the morning. Oh, you were there in 2000, Glenn? The last time I was in Colorado, uh, my parents were square dancers, okay? And I was a square dancer and when I was an adult, and I was a clogger. I was in a really competitive clogging group as an adult. But anyway, when I was a kid, we used to go to Happy Valley in Colorado. And let me tell you something, I was not happy at Happy Valley. There was absolutely nothing for us to do except putt-putt golf and pool. And that's all we did all day, every day. And it was hot. It was in the summer. So playing putt-putt golf in the heat, all we did was get into trouble because there was nothing for us to do. The adults were having fun. They were square dancing. We were so freaking bored. And we went rafting. Was it rafting? No, we weren't rafting. I don't know what happened. We were inner tubing. And I got put in charge of the little kids, and we went inner tubing. Why they did that, I don't know. Anyway, we did not get off where you were supposed to get off, and we kept going, and we ended up running into a barbed wire fence that was across the river, and one of the kids I was with went under the fence on the other side, like going towards the rapids. And I'm in charge. I'm 20, and I was not happy in Happy Valley. I think it was called Happy Valley. Okay. Never sold this before, never will again. Duet women's sweater, August of 2022, $20.56. Why I bought this, I have no clue. This probably came in a resale box. It had to have. It's new with tags because you can see that little, I was like, what the heck is that thing right there? It's a tag of some sort, like a sticker. Guys, that is not something I would ever, even as a baby eBayer, I would not have purchased that. No clue. This goes to Gay. And Gay lives in Nacogdoches, Texas. So this doesn't have to go far at all. Nacogdoches is really pretty. All right, this weighs 9 ounces and it's not going very far, so $4.95. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta go back up here. Men's clothing is way easier to sell for me. Yeah, I like it. As I was saying last month, I had 2 returns for men's shirts that I think they were shirts that didn't fit, and I've never had returns like that for men. Like, I was really surprised. Oh, Mike, you lived in Colorado for 2 years? Huh. It's very different? What do you mean by it's different? If I go to Colorado, I want to go meet my girl, Yvonne Thrifty Rich. She's my hippie reseller. I love Yvonne. I've seen her, I've met her before, but I'd like to go thrifting with her. She's so cool. Got 2 more for you guys here. This first one is Knox Rose, listed in March, sold for $18.99. It didn't sell for much, but I didn't have it listed for much because Knox Rose, I'm typically right now, like I took my price buckets down. I think I told you guys that. So this was probably listed at $19.99 or best offer. I'm really being very competitive on my prices. So I took a little bit less than I normally would on that one, but it's gone. All right. Get this one shipped and we'll look at the last one. And then we'll look and see what sold while we were on the air. Well, I'm bummed that Justin didn't come in here tonight because I really wanted to wish him happy birthday. You talking about grandchildren? They got a bunch of grandchildren. Marie and Justin Perlette? Wow. So you have a cabin there still? Mike, awesome. Hold on, I'm going to read that in just a second. I got to print this label before I forget. This old brain just can't remember anything. Okay, Bumcrack, are you still there? Bike riding in the mountains, 1986 to 87, Glenn says. That sounds like good memories, Glenn. I've been to Nacogdoches. Yeah. That's not how you spell it, but you got the idea. Most people can't say it, so it's very pretty there. My brother went to college there. The area my little cabin in is basically desert, freezing cold ass desert. So is your cabin just up there empty, Mike? Are you renting it out? Like, what's the deal? Colorado has the best bike riding in the United States. Yvonne is about 2 hours drive from your cabin. Wow. There's Justin. Justin, thank you so much for letting me know that you're here. I want to play a birthday song for you. I hear you have a birthday coming up. Here we go. Happy birthday, Justin. I'm so glad you came in. Bumcrack, I'm glad you're still here. Justin, you know Noelle personally. I was asking this question earlier. If you know someone, Justin or Marie, if you're listening, who knows how to do what Noelle does on Instagram, you guys know what her posts look like on Instagram. I would pay somebody to teach me how to do that, because I not only have this channel, I also have another channel that I'm trying to grow, and the possibilities are endless. I have tried and tried and tried different programs that people have recommended to me, and I can't figure out how to do what she does with all the flashing lights and the music and the memes and all that stuff. I can like do one thing, but I can't do all of them. And I really need, for this podcast especially, something that's going to just grab people's attention. So let me know if you know somebody. Like I said, I will pay them. Empty, hopefully. Better not be anyone in it. Feed them to the bears. It's just sitting there empty, Mike. They probably have squatters in it. Look at all these people where I can't remember what she told me she uses. Dadgummit. Okay, next time you talk to her, if you remember, when you ask her for me, I appreciate it. I don't see her. She hasn't been on live in a long time for me to ask her that. And I hate to ask people. I hate to ask people because I feel like they think I'm competing with them. But like I said, I want to use it more for my other podcast, my podcast. No idea what she uses. I guess I could ask her. Yeah, I mean, if you talk to her, I don't know. I hate asking people stuff like that. Okay, we just sold a pair of Torrid pants. Okay, last one that I have up here for you. Sold for $21.70. It was listed in September of 2022. Man, I'm getting rid of some stuff today. I'm so excited. This is a denim vest by Christopher and Banks, and it's a size small. And like I said, I would never pick this up today because of the size, but obviously I picked it up back then. It took a year and a half to sew. Good riddance. And this goes to Chrissy, Krisi. And she lives in San Pedro, California. Again, another Californian. Man, it's the Pennsylvania and the Californians to not have money. I don't have money. Do you have money to spend on this stuff? I don't know. Yeah, but like I said, I've never seen anybody do Instagram the way she does. I mean, I've seen some pretty awesome Instagram posts, but never like she does. Oh, you were born in San Pedro? Yeah, I doubt it. And I hate to ask people stuff like that, And it might be something kind of involved, where, like I said, she's using different things, and it might be kind of involved for her to tell me, and I would never expect her to sit down and teach me. But if somebody else, wants to make some money, and she's busy, she doesn't have time for that kind of stuff. But I'm sure she probably learned it on her own because she's really smart. I just can't figure it out. I've tried. I've tried on my phone. Well, most Instagram stuff I have to do is on my phone. I'm very limited as to what I can do online on the computer. It doesn't let me do hardly anything. And I can't even connect to my podcast Instagram from the computer. I can only connect from my phone. I don't know why. Um, but I love Instagram. I would be a lot more active on there if I knew how to do all that kind of stuff. All right, for $18.98, this I don't have this here because it just sold, but for $18.98, I just sold this pair of Torrid denim shorts. And Torrid is really about the only Torrid and Lands' End, Lane Bryant. Those are about the only brands of shorts that I really sell. I do sometimes sell the Liz Claiborne golf shorts by Liz Sport. But my short section in my inventory room is very small because I just don't seem to be very, very good at selling shorts. So, and then I sold that appliance part that I told you about. And then it looks like I have one offer right now and then 4 eligible to send offers. So I imagine tonight I will make a couple of more sales. It's typical for me on a Sunday night. So I can't even post a picture right now on Instagram. Well, I can do that. And I've put music in before, but it's just not like she does like slideshows and stuff on Instagram where you can put more than one thing, and it slides. And I've tried doing that, and you have to do all this cutting and paste. I don't know how you do it. It's at the bottom of slide, and every time I would do it, it wouldn't come out right, and I have to delete it. It was embarrassing. So I just finally said, I'm going to see if somebody can teach me. I do better by doing normally, but obviously on that I'm not doing that well. Okay, guys, well, look for a hangout this week. It's going to probably be Wednesday and or Thursday. Probably show you some items that I got for 50 cents. Hopefully I'm successful on Tuesday at the 50-cent sale. If not, I'm going to have to dip into this reseller box that I have over here because I need inventory. So anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. And don't forget to paddle on because we're all in this business boat together. See you next time. Bye.